Good morning. I have so much to say this morning. I woke up with just a lot to say. So here it goes. I first off want to say that I am so proud of you. You specifically. The stars are aligning. And this is not on some mystical stuff. This is just, look, people like to take credit for like new realizations and creations and stuff, but honey, this world is not that complex, okay? But the point is that I'm proud of you. Whoever is listening to this, I'm proud of you, because no one just clicks on self-development stuff, love stuff, increasing your self-worth, learning to overcome certain things, okay, for no reason. So yeah, it's a given. I'm proud of you. I'm also proud of myself because, first of all, I've used this platform, and I guess this is like shout out to any content creators, artists, anything like that, because sometimes it's hard to output your creations and your work and or your content, right? Because now you're putting it out for the whole world to see, and that just means that the whole world's going to see it, and deep down inside, you want them to like it. You want them to get something from it. You want them to enjoy it, want to come back, and things like that. But when it came to my content creation and my page, okay, first of all, it is really a form of therapy for me. Like, it has been a form of therapy for me. It is still a form of therapy for me, because I never went to a psychologist or a therapist or anything. When I was going through my stuff, I made the conscious decision when I was like literally informed, like, you are clinically depressed. Like, they had to add the word clinically in front. I had the choice then and there to, obviously I need to seek actual professional help and things like that. But I didn't. I chose to go to source. I chose to go straight to the one who created me in the first place and was like, please fix me. So it's been a journey. So I've been using content creation also as a way to see how far I've come, and as a form of therapy. So as I look down at my videos, and now that I'm not merging out of using content creation as my therapy, but yeah, I want to monetize it. Yeah, I want it to become a lucrative page for me, while still, helping people and building my community and things like that. I want both. I want it all. So I don't ever want to forget my why, though, because in my why is my confidence. In my why is my authenticity. And in my why is what you see is what you get. And I had to believe in myself first. So I look back at all my videos, which I'm not going to delete. I'm going to leave them there, so that way I'm already getting to that point. But when I fully get to whatever the point is where it's reached much more people and much more views, and it's actually lucrative, and I've actually monetized it, I want y'all to see where I came from. I want you to see how I got to the point that I'm at. So no, I'm not going to delete it and just act like I was born this way and the most amazing content creator. So I had to take this same dynamic and understand, because I was listening to some of my videos, when I woke up this morning, and I get the review a lot, like, your videos are great, but they're really long. Like, you took you almost 30 minutes just to say, treat people how you want to be treated. Like, yeah, because I want you guys to understand that I'm literally coming to the conclusion with these findings myself. What part of this was a form of therapy for me, don't y'all understand? Like, before anything, before the money, before the monetization, before just coming out and showing myself, like, it is a form of therapy. So this is me getting my realization. So that's why they're long-winded. But I love that about myself, because it is not until I actually hear myself that I'm like, boom, now it's concreted. And that is where you see the building block of change within me. So that's why it's long-winded, because I'm actually hearing myself instead of me keeping it inside, not sharing it. But also sometimes the things that we hear, we don't know what we're actually retaining. Sometimes things that we've heard 3 years ago, we're just now putting those lessons into practice now. Everything our parents told us since we were little kids are just now being used now. Look how long it took for us to finally apply a lot of the teachings. So when I'm saying things and they're long-winded, of course, I know somebody out there needs to hear this. And I know a lot of people have the ear to hear long-winded things and just like it playing and resonating in their car as they're cleaning their house. So my videos are perfect for that. But also it's me realizing for myself. Once I come up and out with it, that is where it's now concreted. And it's like, oh, this is a part of my identity. Yeah, treating people how I want to be treated. Like, you know, there is definitely a boundary set here. You know, me building my self-confidence comes from me respecting myself first, whether you like it or not, right? And then only aligning with those that are like, heck yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make sure that you freaking vet this location, person, place, or thing out to the max. I actually respect that you're just not going to throw yourself in, you know? So aligning. So with all that being said, I need y'all to believe in yourself first. And however long that takes, take that time. This is your time. This is your, like, time. Okay? And you want it to be authentic. You don't want to mimic. I don't want to get on here and mimic. I don't want to do life and mimic somebody else who's like, I can use them as a 4-minute mile. I can use them as a mentor, but I want to add my own flair, my own spin. And I want to be authentic when I go to bed at night. Like, no, that was me. Those are my words. Those are my feelings. That was my idea. That was my authentic self that was in my head that I decided to share with the world, or I decided to put on, right? So some examples of this, let's say like today, I want to become a pianist. We all know pianists, when they step up and go sit down on their piano and start playing for everybody, it's always like a showstopper. And each and every one of us can become a pianist today. But when we get on that piano, it's going to sound crazy for a while before we can finally play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So just like, with that being said, and everything in life, yeah, my videos are a little long-winded. Yeah, the quality as far as the camera isn't the best, but the point was me showing up because I decided that I wanted to do it. I can worry about the fine specific later. I have to learn and become familiar with this identity that I've grown into. Come to like the forefront of everything that I had to maneuver through. Okay? Me coming to terms with life. And how it's always evolving and always changing, and how, okay, now I have this bright idea to be a pianist. Now I have this bright idea to, what's other things? Like, you know, anything. Like, even with dog grooming, I get that a lot. Like, people, sometimes they'll be like, well, I would take off a little bit more here and I'll take off a little bit more there. And I'll hand them my scissors. Okay, my scissors are about, like, my scissors are long. Okay, they're super long and they're sharp. Okay. I hand it to them. Like, here, go ahead, cut it. And it's like they are a newborn giraffe born freshly out the womb. Have you seen a newborn giraffe freshly born? Okay. That's how they look holding the scissors. They're like, oh, this is not as easy as you make. Yeah, it's not. You know why? Because this is what I do. So what may be easy for me may not be easy for the next person. And what's super easy comes natural. They can get their point across within 5 minutes and like make you want more, make you want to click on that next video immediately. And they have over, I don't know how many views and subscribers. May not be as easy for me, right? And I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. Why? Because my confidence is already there. I already built my confidence. My confidence that maybe was there and then it plateaued and fell to the ground because of whatever, and I had to build it back up. Yeah, that's a part of my journey, and I respect it and I love it. And it makes me hot. It does. Not to toot my own horn, but toot. It makes me hot. My confidence makes me hot. My confidence of the fact that I do not care what you think. If you don't like it, go to another video. If it's boring to you, go to another video. Like, You know, even people who dress a certain way, people always got something to say about it. The way that they orchestrated the outfit that they wanted to put on, but that's how they're feeling inside. And guess what happens? It starts off with like a bunch of critiquing, and then it becomes a trend. It's the weirdest thing. I have seen some hideous hats. My son keeps buying these hideous hats, but then he'll put them on. And when I tell you the whole school starts wearing it, the whole school starts wearing it. And it's like, the hat was so ugly. Like, but that's my opinion. My opinion is completely different than the results that he's getting. You know what I'm saying? So even that is like an eye-opener to me. People are going to have their opinions. But the way that you show up for your desires, and the way that you show up and start doing what's inside of your head that's nudging you like, yo, go start doing this. I'm telling you, the next phase of your life, if you start this now and let it bloom, the trajectory is going to be like, you know. But if you're worried about wanting to be a perfect pianist right away, as soon as you touch the keys, you're gonna give up before you can even see the beauty of what all this even is supposed to be, right? Be like my son, put on that ugly hat, and then watch everyone just be like, oh my gosh, where'd you get that hat from? Like, like, you know? Why? Because he's confident. He's confident when he puts the hat on. I'm confident when I get on these videos. Why? Because I'm just doing what my desire tells me to do. That's it. Whatever comes from it, I don't care. I don't. I'm not going into it caring about what's going to happen. I'm just going into it like, I showed up today. I showed up today. I don't have to go to sleep feeling bad that I didn't show up today. I don't have to go to sleep feeling bad that I completely ignored my desire. I don't have to go to sleep feeling bad that this nudge that keeps nudging me, I just keep ignoring it. I get to go to sleep like I showed up today. And even though that Twinkle Twinkle Star is still a little off key, I'm already working on Mary, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, I'm already like, you know, I'm doing it. And eventually I'm going to get on that grand piano that costs over $14,000 and I'm going to play all these beautiful songs. But for right now, I'm showing up. Okay, I love you so much. Like, I really love you guys so much. Because I just really admire people that like, it's a little bit more than thinking outside the box. Okay, it's just like this intimate type of mindset. That's what I really love about you guys. It's this very intimate, very like, just intimate mindset. It's different. And it feels good to hear I love you and actually believe it, you know? Sometimes I'll listen to certain content creators and they'll be like, I love you so much. And I feel it. I believe it. It actually makes my day better. Because we resonate even though we're never going to see each other. It's the weirdest thing. It's a form of communication. You know? And there's going to be more. As people keep inventing stuff and keep doing stuff, we're going to have more stuff. More stuff. Okay? These robots are coming to a city near you soon. So, you know, rock with your authenticity today. Okay, and just love every part of it. Love and just enjoy every part of you. And in doing that, other people get to enjoy it too, okay? I love you guys so much. Big hugs to my collective. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one, okay? Bye.